Waiting, bracing for the wave, stay in, face it come what may. How come? Who's it really for? Are we really keeping score? Lately, I've been up lately. Come to think of it, my thinking is deadly. Wishing I could run. Wishing I could run before I learned to walk, but maybe it's okay to not know it all. Feeling 2 feet tall, I can't seem to shake it off. Are we reaching higher places only to fall? Maybe I don't know it all, don't know it all, don't know it all, don't know it all. Don't know it all, don't know it all, don't know it all, don't know. Country lanes and coastal plains, endless views that we're passing through, making our way to a distant place, just us two, somewhere new.
차 들어가지. 아니야, 그런 거 없어. 아니 내가 니네가 저 돈방석에 앉아야 되는데. 아니. 내가 조금 요즘 안 좋으니까 내가 여기 앉아. 아, 약간 이거 허리 뚜껑에 나와 있는 와인잔 같은데 위스키 마시는 조금.
우리가 작을 때 여기 왔었거든? 근데 그때 눈 엄청 왔잖아. 바람 엄청 불고. 그래서 오 파도 찍혔어. 소금물 맛도 내가 먼저 먹어. 너무 예쁜데?
그니까 여기다 넣으면 되는 거였네. 깜짝이야. 나 놀랬잖아 너가.
섞어서 줄까요?
그리고 나보고 와서 하라는 건데.
된장찌개? 이게 좋아하는 거야 우리가?